Good morning, one and all. Myself Bhavani from Civil Department. Today I am going to give the lecture on case study on different approaches and human ecology and its application in geographical researches. Okay. Coming to the case study means in the last class I already told you the approaches, nothing but a landscape approach, integration approach and also ecosystem approach. From this one, just here I am going to tell you about one case study that is occurred in Hurricane Katrina, and here some storm devastating impact of Hurricane Katrina in 2005. This highlighted the importance of disaster management approach. It is one of the storm occurred in Bahamas. It is nothing but a island. In that island, this one storm occurred in 2005, okay, in Hurricane Katrina area. And here, in that area, what it happened means, because of that storm, there will be so much damage of the properties and also human lives also. And here, because of this ecosystem restoration project, it demonstrated the benefits of ecosystem-based approaches. Means in reducing this flood risk. Means Gulf region, they have already demonstrated the benefits of this ecosystem based approach to reduce this flood risk or to reduce that disaster risk. Floods is also one of the disaster. Means for this reduction only, they just demonstrate the benefits of this ecosystem based approaches. And coming to the next one, community lead initiatives focusing on the perception and social resilience. These played the crucial roles in the long-term recovery of these affected areas. Means after educating the people among that island, they focused on the perception and also social resilience. So that they played a very much crucial role for the long-term recovery of this affected area. Means of course any disaster is happen means it will take automatically 1 year to 2 years to come to its previous position. Because of this different approaches we have studied now, from these approaches so much recovery, means in short term recovery only, overall that affected areas that they regain their previous position. Okay. And by this landscape approach, it has been instrumental in promoting sustainable land use practices and also coastal protected measures in that region. Okay, when compared with this landscape region, by educate that people because of these approaches, it will promote the sustainable land use practices and also coastal protection measures in that regions. From this one, for this area, we can see that there will be need for multifaceted approaches that address the environmental, social, and economic dimensions. So, by using this, by integrating this ecosystem, landscape perception, these approaches can help the communities better prepare or to respond to the future disasters. And in this area, in this 2005 Hurricane Katrina area, overall what will happen means they don't know the exact approach, means how they are going to respond to a disasters. So that's why there is so much loss also. If these approaches we can educate that people, means we can easily eradicate that disaster or we can manage that disaster. So it is very important to know about the approaches faced by the disasters to mitigate or manage that disasters. Okay. And coming to the next part, that is human ecology and its application in geological researches. What is meant by human ecology? Nothing but it is relationship between the humans and its environment. Means from ecosystem. Here you can see in this picture, ecosystem to social system. Social system to ecosystem means what is the relation between the humans and the environment. Means from environment only we are going to get the air, we are going to get that soil, water, food, shelter, everything. Okay, and what its impact, what its application due to this geographical researches means. Here you can see it seeks to understand how human activities and behaviors impact the natural world and how this environment influences the human societies, like that. Okay, and in this one, what this human ecology will do means these overall behaviors of the natural world, nothing but how the nature is working and what are the sources it is giving. In the last class I already told you how that nature is working and what are the services it is giving. These are all nothing but the human ecology. Means it will only focuses on the humans and the environment, and how the environment is influences the human societies, and how we have to understand the human activities there. Okay, and in this one, in this human ecology, it integrates the concepts from various disciplines that may include geography, means economics, ecology, anthropology, sociology. To why these are all the disciplines we have to know, nothing but geology, nothing but we have to study the earth's surface or earth. By studying this earth, we come to know the how the climatic conditions is going to change. Means these disasters, how it will impact the life of the human beings, and how it will impact the um, uh, environment conditions. So these are all disciplines we can see. We can see and it can analyze the complex interactions between the human and its surroundings. Means we have to see the society and we have to see the earth, how it is working, and we have to see the economics of that society. By seeing this only, we have to analyze the humans and also its surroundings. In this geographical research, this human ecology, it plays the major role. Why? Because it will study the wide range of phenomena, nothing but urbanization, land use, resource management, climatic change, and environmental degradation. Why? Because of this geographical research, we come to know about the urbanization. Urbanization means development of the cities, development in the cities. Why? Because nowadays they are just destructing the trees or agricultural lands. By destructing that agricultural land, there is huge. They are developing the urbanization. Why? Because by this urbanization, with the increase of urbanization, there will be automatically decrease in the oxygen content. Means there will be so much contamination of the air. Why? Because in that agricultural field, so many they are already building the industries, factories there. Means from that factories or industries, waste will going to release. Okay, and when that happen means that will contaminate the air, water. Okay, air, water, and also soil. These are all the climatic conditions, and this will impact the environmental degradation. Means we have to know about the water resources and water resource management, and how that urbanization is increasing, and how we are going to use the land, and how that land is very important for us, and in which land agriculture fields are important. Okay, these are all comes under the geological researches. Okay, and coming to the first one, means point to point, I will give you knowledge about the geographical research here. And coming to the first one, that is urban geography. In this urban geography, it will only study on the patterns of urbanization, nothing but distribution of population, its land use, and its infrastructure within the cities, and only in this urban geography, this will examine the how this urban environmental influence the human behavior, social interactions and quality of life. Okay, why? Because we can nowadays we are observing that there will be so much of differences between the families only. Why that happening means, if you are going to construct the a very some huge house, means automatically there will be so much spacious will be there, means only if in that house only four people will be there, means one people he will stay in one direction, another person he will stay in one direction, means communication is not at all going between that people. Why? Because of this infrastructure only. And that will automatically change the human behavior and interaction between them. Social interaction nowadays it is very much decreased because of this mobile phones and because of this so many gadgets. Okay, and automatically that will impact the quality of life also. In this one, research in this area often it will addresses the issues on urban sprawl, gentrification, transportation systems, and their access to the resources. Resources nothing but water resources and food resources, and how we are going to get the food and how we are going to get the water. Means in this urban cities or in some developed cities, what we are facing means water problem, because everywhere they digged the ground to get the groundwater. If we are going to get the groundwater, means of course they are safe only, but what will happen means by digging that so much area to get the water, there will be destruction of the land only, land surface only, and automatically this will affects the overall infrastructure of that one. Land use is very important there. Okay, in this urban geography there will be, in urbanization there will be so much buildings, means buildings will be there, means there will be trees are very less. Okay, compared to another cities, we can compare rural and also urban. In urban cities, what is it's there means there will be so much buildings, means they will only concentrate on the development of the city, means they will not consider the this we are doing the deforestation, we cannot do that one, no, means they are not at all understanding this deforestation and how that deforestation is impacting their lives. They don't know anything. So that's why this in this urban geography, this will only include the infrastructure of the cities and how that urban environment is influencing the human behavior. Because of these cities, in cities everywhere there will be apartments only. In that apartments, people they will stay in their home only, they will not come outside, and there will be no social interactions between the people, and automatically that will decrease the perception approach there. Okay, perception approach that will decrease, and there will be so much change in the behavior of humans. Means in the cities there is no time for the people to people interaction also. Okay, coming to the next one, that is rural geography. And in this rural geography, it will investigate the human environment interactions in the rural areas. And in these rural areas, we can analyze the agricultural practices here. Rural area, nothing but what? Villages. In villages only we can see the agricultural fields. But nowadays, these agricultural fields also farmers they are giving to the industrials. Okay, why? Because of the this droughts, because of no money, they are giving their property, they are giving their land to the industrials. What will happen? That industrialist he will just build the industries or any factory to develop himself. Okay, he don't understand about the environment. So that's why in this rural geography we have to analyze the agricultural practices, land tenure system, and rural livelihood we have to see, and how it will impacting the environmental change on the rural communities. And in this one, by after researching this rural geography, it will that mainly focus goes to the sustainable agriculture for the rural development and to the resilience of rural societies to the environmental shocks, and if any disaster is going to happen, and how that rural people are going to manage or mitigate these disasters, and if the disaster is already happened at their place, and what precautions means what are the actions they are going to take to come back to their normal life. Okay, these are all the main topics they are concentrating in the rural geography. Mainly they will only focus on the agriculture. And coming to the next one, that is environmental management. In this environmental management, it will provide the valuable insights into the management and also conservation of the natural resources. Natural resources, nothing but some like oil extraction, or nothing but the some quarrying. These are all comes under the natural resources. Means that may be food or that may be shelter. These are all the natural resources we can say. And here from this one, from this geography, human activities we can say nothing but deforestation, mining, pollution. These will directly affect the ecosystems and biodiversity. Means how we are going to manage the environment, nothing but in this one, human activities we have to eradicate, nothing but deforestation we have to eradicate, mining we have to eradicate. Means when that mining is going on at some safe place only, means without any releasing of that waste at that area, they have to do the mining, so that these ecosystem is not going to affect, or biodiversity not going to affect. These are all the some properties they have to consider, okay, before going to any type of management or conserving of this natural resources. And this will automatically access the effectiveness of environmental policies and also management strategies for the mitigation of environmental degradation and also for the promoting of sustainability. Means any type of environmental management that will main effect for this environmental management is deforestation. Okay, we have to grow plenty of trees. Okay, we cannot cut the trees easily. Okay, because of these trees only, there will be so much climatic change is going to happen, and that ozone layer is opening nowadays because of this destruction of the trees. That will only affect the ecosystem, also biodiversity. And coming to the next one, that is climate change. This climate change is often incorporates the human ecological perspectives. Okay, this will incorporates the human ecological perspectives to understand what means to understand the social and also economic dimensions of the climatic change. Means now we can see in the olden days, in summer season also temperature will be 30 degrees or 20 also, but nowadays we are facing up to 50 degrees Celsius also. Okay, how it is happening means because of this deforestation only. Okay, because of this deforestation, overall that oxygen content is decreasing nowadays in the environment. What will happen means that will impact the climatic change. These human ecologists will be there. That ecologists, they will investigate how this climate variability and change influences the human societies. Means water will not be there, means agricultural fields will not be growing. Means there will be like this, without any water our agricultural fields or any ponds or any small lakes will be looked like this. Means water is very much necessary for our daily life also. And in this one, human ecologists, they will investigate and also they will change the influence on the human societies. And also there will be migration. Means humans, they will migrate from one place to another. means there will be sudden climatic change for them, and there will be food security, and these are all the vulnerability to the natural disasters. Okay. Coming to the next one, cultural geography. Cultural geography nothing but human ecology intersects with cultural geography. Means there are we can see India only. In India there are so many cultures, different cultures we are seeing. Means because of this cultural geography also we can easily see the difference towards the human ecology. Means what's there means to explore we have to by this cultural geography we can explore how this cultural beliefs are there and how their values will be there, and how that practices shape the human environmental relationship. Means in some of the religious there will be indirect effect to the environment. In some of the religious there will be no effect to the environment. So that's why these geographers they studied the cultural landscape and indigenous land knowledge systems, and there will be perceptions to understand these how these different societies are interacting with each other towards their surroundings. These are all we have to know why, because cultural geography is very much important there. Means in this culture nation is there. Means in this nation diversity will be there. There is traditions, beliefs, there is ethnicity. Next, these are all the people facing according to their culture, according to their religions. From people to people there is different religions. Okay. And only in one nation there are a number of religions are there. Means because of this cultural geography also this human ecology will get intersecting. Okay. Next, coming to the last one, that is GIS and also spatial analysis. In this by using this GIS, what is meant by this GIS? Nothing but geographic information system, and these are the techniques. Means GIS and also spatial analysis are the techniques that are integral to the human ecological research. Okay. These geographies they will use the GIS to analyze the patterns of the human activities. Okay. Means nowadays we are getting the mobile tower directly. Okay. Means 4G, 5G from where? Nothing but from the satellites. So likewise from this GIS also geographers they will analyze the different patterns of human activities and also environmental variables, and to identify the hotspot of this environmental degradation, social vulnerability, and also model future scenarios of the human environmental interactions. Means if this is your real world, see here, if this is your real world, from this GIS model, means by using this GIS software we can easily know about the this real world data. We can easily slices. Okay, easily slice this real data here. Means imaginary, means elevation, how it will be there, transportation, what are the boundaries, addresses, and where the water is there on that land, and survey control we can see, and we can see the data. Okay, by using this GIS spatial analysis we can see the real world to the GIS world model towards the human ecology system. Okay, environmental degradation can be we can see, or social vulnerability we can see, and any future scenarios because of this human environmental interactions by using this one. Okay, here you can see. Means firstly we have to provide the opportunities to gain knowledge about existing culture, and coming to the next one, it enables the subjective understanding and critical choices, and third one is nourishes the creative potential, and these are all the platforms. Means guardians connectors, means perception approach should be maintained among the people. Then only we can easily manage or mitigate the disasters. Okay. Okay, these are the reference books I have referred. You can also see. Okay, thank you for today, everyone.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.